Hi guys! So today I'm doing a collaboration with ZenSimmer. Her link is in the description down below. So what we did is she built this beautiful, gorgeous house. And if you want to see her build it, you can go over check out her channel. Like I said, I'll have it in the description down below. And I decorated it. So my plan for this was the exterior of the house. I don't think I really showed it to you guys. But it's definitely, I don't want to say traditional because it's not traditional, but I don't know, I'd like say a little bit of a mix of traditional and modern. There are like some more modern like details in with like the way the roof is, I guess you could say. So that's sort of what I tried to go with in the interior. I tried to keep the wall colors the same, and I did pretty much as she had them, just because these are colors I typically wouldn't choose. Like, I don't really go with earth tones. I like bright pastels and stuff because that's just the type of person I am. I'm a bright, bubbly person, and I just love bright colors. And so I just decided to challenge myself and go out there, and I've said "and" already so much, and this video isn't even it's barely a minute long. Anyway, so I just went with it. I did change the wall color in the bed, in the kids' bedrooms, because I just didn't like it at all. I did not like it at all. I shouldn't say that. I didn't like the way it looked with the bed, because I went with the beds from the kids' stuff pack, and those just didn't go well at all, with the colors. Yeah, so I'm just doing the dining room. I really liked how this is a really open floor plan, and I wanted to keep it that way. I did do a collaboration with ZenSimmer in the past, about a year ago now, I want to say. And that one, if I remember correctly, was more of a closed off floor plan. It was the rooms are separated. Well, duh, because that's what a closed off floor plan is. But this one is way more open. I still can't really talk. I still am suffering from this cold that just makes my brain all foggy. So yeah, as you can see here, I was just messing around with the layout of the dining room, because originally when she sent me over the floor plans in the picture and I saw dining room, that's what I pictured as first, but then I decided to no, it looked better like this. I also added a lot of plants because I just feel there's only so much wall decor and so much regular decor there is. You have to really mix it up with plants. And in the end, I ended up going with this sunflower theme, which sounds crazy, but you can see a lot of the pictures I used for the wall have sunflowers. And then I just ended up making all the plants yellow. I don't know, as I went along, I sort of went with a theme. I've said this in previous builds that when I build, I don't really start with a theme. I just go in, and then the theme develops. So here I have a white and a brown theme going on with the kitchen, and that pretty much goes throughout. And then I add in pops of yellow, as you'll see in a second, because I'm pretty sure I changed up the plants. Yeah. And then for this wall here that you can see I'm starting to work with, I really didn't know what to do. I was going to do a seating area, but I had already planned to do that on the wall by the outside door, so I didn't know what to do at all. My mind was blank. And then I remembered I'll just do a little table. I did that in my previous build with ZenSimmer. I was oh wait, I did that, so maybe I'll put that in. But then I decided to ditch that also, and in the end, it's way towards the end of the video, but I go back in and I add in a fish tank. And so yeah, I'm just still messing around with that. I do this for a little bit of a while. I'm trying to find a wall plant or something. You can see, tell as you go through this, there's some areas that I have a hard time with. There are just some areas that I have a hard time with, because after you sit down and you do this after a while, you sort of get into a creator's block, I guess would be the word, where you don't really know what to do. Or at least I find I do that myself. And so there's a point where I forget what room it was, but there's one room it was the living room. I was just getting so frustrated with it, and I couldn't figure out the layout, but I knew eventually I would figure it out. So I just sort of left it be, and I went out and moved to the backyard, to the backyard and did the backyard, and then I might have messed with it again and then went on to a different room, and then eventually I figured something out, and I don't know, I'm really happy with how it turned out, actually. And now I'm starting to mess around with the sitting area, and I just can't figure out what to do on those two sides of that couch. Well, then I found that plant, and then I put it in the dining room. But I'm, like, trying to figure out now what to put on either side of that couch. I wanted to do plants, but I just couldn't figure it out. And then at some point, right about now, it hits me I could do a mud room. So that's what I do. I turn it into a little mud room, and I add some cabinets in. And I really like this thing to do in the game because you won't really use it, and it's just, like, more of a decoration than a useful thing. But I really like how it turned out. And yeah. And then after this, I move on to the living room, I do believe. And you can see me in a second trying to struggle with that. And yeah. Oh yeah, so I'm just adding a little rug by the door just because those little touches just make it feel that much more homey, I find. And the struggle is beginning for me to figure out what to do in terms of the couch situation. First off, it was hard to find a couch that I liked that fit the theme of like modern traditional mix, and then it was hard to figure out where I was going to put the couch, and then it was hard to find a couch. Once I did find a couch I liked that had a matching love seat, and I was just not in a good mood either when I was building this because it's like already one of those days that like it was frustrating. I don't know why, like, this was specifically being hard, but it was just bugging me. So then you can see me here, I'm moving into this room, and then decorations are just, there's only so many paintings in The Sims that match, like, this style, and it's just, once you use a lot of them, it's, like, hard to find ones that match. And so I ended up just taking out that fireplace, which I really wanted to keep because I liked it, and I added a bookshelf, and I think it makes the office look a lot more office-y, in my opinion. And then, because otherwise the layout would be weird, because I know I did want to have a bookcase and like a little sitting area, but I didn't know how to do it. And yeah. So I'm still just struggling to try and find things to place there. I have a little fishbowl, but then I get rid of it. This office I wanted to make, and then here I realized, oh wait, there are fish tanks, I should put that there. And then I do that. And I don't think I've apologized for my voice yet today, but I'm still fighting this cold. It's slowly going away, but it's still sticking around, and I wanted to get this video filmed. So this office, like I was starting to say before, is I wanted to make more of like a writer's office, not like a traditional like fancy office where like kids aren't allowed, because this is like very much of a family home. So there are like some books, there's a little bit of clutter, but it still looks nice, and it's a lot more like not friendly, but like family friendly. And I'm just like messing around with the layout. The layout of this is starting to frustrate me, just because, like I said, it was like one of these builds where I'm just like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? But I really liked the way that bookshelf fit in there. And then I'm just picking out a couch. Couches for this was like really easy to find. I go with chairs, and then in the end I go with a couch. And I really like the way that turned out. And I also just realized I totally should have just left that one chair in the corner there. And yeah, I'm just looking for a rug now that will like tie it together, but I realize there's none in the shape that I want it. So then I ditch everything and I go with the couch. And yeah, I'm about to finish up the office. I just add a picture. I don't end up going with that one. I go with, the picture was kind of hard to find. I forget what I ended up going with in the end. Because like I said, once you use like a lot of the options, it's hard to find one. Like, you have something in your mind. I really want to learn how to make custom content, because I really want to make just like a whole bunch of themed things, because I love my houses to have certain themes, and I find it very hard to find like wall decor for those themes. So I need to figure out how to do that. And then in a second I'll go back to the living room, and you can just see me struggle with that some more until eventually I realize, okay, let's just go and move to the backyard. And so yeah, I don't know, this living room was, I know I've said it so many times in this video, but this living room was hard to figure out the layout of, but in the end I really like how it turned out. Also, I apologize if I sound different. I'm like recording this, like the last couple voices were recorded weeks ago. I've just been so busy with schoolwork, with midterms and finals coming up in my school and things like that, where I just haven't had time to finish the voiceover for this video. So yeah, and also if I seem like I'm not really sure what I'm doing, that is because, like I said a second ago, I built this house. I decorated this house a few weeks ago, like before Christmas, weeks ago. And yeah, I also really had a hard time picking out a rug for the living room. I like what I chose in the end. I forget what it was now, but I actually really liked it. And in a few minutes, I know I switched to the backyard, which I'm so in love with. Like, I cannot say that enough, but I love it so much. So yeah, and I gotta stop saying so yeah. I don't know why I do that. I do it in all my videos. I do it in real life. It's just when I get nervous, not even nervous, when I just talk, I can't think ahead of what I'm saying, and I just use filler words like and so yeah, and I gotta stop doing that. And yeah. Oh, and yeah, that's another one. But anyways, I'm going back, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the rug. I think I do something like this. I do think I end up going with something like this in the end. I actually, this actually might be where I decide the final. I thought I went back to the backyard first. Yeah, I do go back to the backyard because I'm trying to figure out. Sorry. I'm like all over the place today. My mind has not been there lately. If you guys don't know, I've suffered from concussions, and those really mess with your brain. I've had 3, and yeah. But I like these babbly videos a ton. Because, I don't know, I just like to talk, and if I know ask any of my friends, I literally could have a conversation with them that's just me talking. So yeah. And there we go again with the so yes. I do leave that picture there. I really like it there. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, did I already do the backyard? What? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I didn't. Sorry. I thought I saw it being furnished, but I'm like all over the place today. But I wanted to get this filmed because I really, really wanted to get this video uploaded. And there goes the lamp. Okay, can we just talk about something? Like, toddlers? I did not see that coming. Yesterday, I went on my computer and I was looking in my subscription box and I saw someone say, toddlers update. And I was like, what? And I've been playing it, that's why there haven't been any videos up yet this week. Because I was like, I've been playing it crazy. I'm gonna do probably like curtain house just because I'm in love. For the backyard, I wanted to have like a patio area where there would be like a sitting area and like a grill and stuff like that. And then I also added in a little section for like just kids to play around in. Like I said earlier, just a couple seconds ago actually, I really like how this backyard turned out. Backyards are probably one of my favorite things to do, but I don't do it often just because I don't know what it is, but my self-esteem with decorating and building in The Sims 4 just isn't there at all because, I don't know, I have to get a lot of inspiration. That's how I am with anything artistic. Like when I draw or stuff like that, I need to, it's hard for me to draw just like off the top of my head. I have to have like a reference photo. Yeah. And now I'm just doing a little sitting area. I do end up moving this in a minute. You'll see I put it back in that corner that we originally started working with just because I was like, oh my gosh, it's way too crowded by this area. and I added a little play area for kids because, like I said earlier, I really wanted to make this like a family home where you can have as many kids as you, not as many kids as you want, but like you can have kids and it's just really family friendly. And I wanted to incorporate this up inside just because of the fact that I haven't used them in my game before. There, I said it. I haven't used them in my game before because when this stuff pack came out, I think it was like the backyard stuff pack, I took a little hiatus from playing The Sims, so I really haven't had a chance to experiment with it, and things like that. I do add in like a bird feeding station, which I adore. I, again, also haven't played with that. I want to though, so badly. So yeah, there we go. Doing it again. Oh, and then actually, this is quite funny. I forgot to do the bathroom. I went to move on to do the upstairs because I was still feeling like frustrated with the living room. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute, you're forgetting the downstairs bathroom back up. And you'll see something very common in all of my builds, that I love that like round mirror with the lights through it. I think it's from Get to Work, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I love it. It's from Spa Day, I think it's called. It's literally my favorite. And also one thing that I do is in like all of my, like in my current households and everything, I don't decorate as much as I do for like builds for my channel. I don't know why. I think it's because a lot of times I just don't want to spend the time on it, because if I have school, obviously it's hard to find time to do homework and film, like, and just go down and build. But if I am like feeling inspired, then I'll usually just build something and film a video for you guys. Also something that I'm really sad about, and I honestly can't wait for the new year because of it. I mean, for not the new year, for next December for it, is I barely got to do enough videos with my Christmas end slate and opening. Like, I don't know if this one will have it in or not. I still haven't decided. And with like the Christmas music and stuff, Christmas is my favorite time of the year, and I love it, and I'm still so sad to see it's like gone. I still haven't taken down my Christmas tree. I'm not letting my parents take down my Christmas tree. Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna let them take down my Christmas tree, but I don't want them to, just because I love Christmas, and getting rid of the Christmas tree means it's really over. And now, as you see, I'm moving up to the upstairs, just adding some simple doors. For the rooms, I went with, for this room, I went with like I stayed with like this color palette. I don't know what to call it. It's like a muddy purpley color, I think would be called. And I added a vanity just because I love the vanities so much. I love the interaction with the vanities. In all of my Let's Plays, I will add in vanities like at some point because I love them. And yeah. I also can't wait to film A to Z Baby Challenge and the Settler Challenge, because with the toddlers it's going to be so awesome. And for the Settler Challenge, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to, I don't know though, I might age down the baby girl. I'm blanking out on her name, but actually no, I don't think so. I don't know. These are just, I've warned you guys before in my builds. My builds are just pretty much a ramble session. And I loved the way these curtains look with everything. I think they're so cute. But apparently I changed them. Oh yeah, and then I go with I didn't think I changed them. Huh. Oh right, I think I went with those. That's right. I don't know. I'm so indecisive when I build or decorate that it's just like, do I put this there? Do I put this there? And for this little alcove-ish kind of area, I guess you could call it, I decided just to add a little plant. I thought that would be cute. And yeah, and I ended up adding a little seating area and dresser and stuff like that. And this bedroom is probably one of my top favorite bedrooms, I'd say, that I've ever done. And I like it because when I like decorate for someone else, I try not to change the wall colors and stuff, even though I know that's part of the decoration process, just because I like to see what their ideas for the house and like theme for colors is for their house. And it's a lot of times colors that I wouldn't normally use. Like I tend to stay with more pastel colors, which you can even see on like my channel. My channel has like all the thumbnails have pastel-y colors, and like this is a color that I would have never used because I don't know, it's not my favorite color, but I actually really love it with everything that I put in it. And now I'm just picking out some lamps to go on the nightstands, because that's what I love to do with the nightstands. Some people like to decorate them, but I really just like to add lamps. Yeah. And then I decided I wanted to put an ottoman or a chair to have like a seating area, like I said earlier. And this one, the coloring was perfect. It's like sweet, but I couldn't figure out a painting to put above it. I wanted to have a big painting. So in a second you'll see me move the dresser to over there, and I moved the ottoman to the end of the bed, I think. Or maybe I just leave it deleted. And it was also really hard to find a giant mirror. I feel like that's something they need to add more of in The Sims, are like the giant mirrors that take up 2 squares. Maybe I'm just picky, but that's my personal like thought. And I'm just adding a little lamp and a door to this bathroom. I love master bathrooms when they're like smaller, because I feel like you don't need a gigantic master bathroom that could be like the size of another bedroom, unless you're building like a giant mansion, because I just think that's not really very practical. So I just like to really add a tub and a sink and a vanity. Sometimes I add dual sinks just for like the aspect of the master bedroom. There really is no other purpose except for that. And so I wanted one giant painting above the tub, or like decor item or something like that, and that's what I wanted. And I loved those little that thing that I had a second ago. It was like a wall, I don't even know what you would call it, but it was like, I don't know, I really like it. And yeah, I think that is what I end up leaving the living room as. I'm pretty sure, but like I said, it was a while ago that I built it, so I'm not 100%. And I love these beds for The Sims 3. I mean, 4. Oh my gosh. I've been playing The Sims 3 a lot on my free time, just because there are aspects of that I like. But I feel like, so anyways, I feel like the colors on these beds are hard to like match the walls with. I don't know. It's just my idea, my personal like thought process, I guess. But I love how it's like, I like what they look like. I just wish there were more simple designs. I might download some CC for that. I do want to put some CC in my game, not a ton. I just want to have like a little bit, like, because I used to have a lot, and then I needed a new computer, and once I got a new computer, it was just like a real hassle. Yeah. And for this bedroom, like I did with the other bedroom, I tried to make it very gender neutral, so you could have either a boy or a girl, and I just figured that'd be really important. And it was hard to find decorations that match like the color scheme of this room, which is sort of like, well, the color scheme of the bed is what I wanted to make the color scheme in the room. So this one isn't as decorated as the next bedroom will be. And I just said bedroom really oddly. I don't even know what I was doing. But yeah. And there we have that circle mirror. Like I said earlier, it's definitely my favorite mirror in the whole entire game. That one and the full length one. And I'm just adding some more little decorative details. I love this little cupboard thing to go above the toilet. And then I realized I never added blinds into this bathroom. One of the things that I really like about The Sims 4 is just adding blinds and fixtures, and not blinds and wall art. Just, I feel like it really brings a room together. Which reminds me, I didn't put up the new curtains in my current household house that I wanted to for the baby's bedroom. Sorry that was off topic and random, but that's what it made me think of. I'm trying right now to pick out something to go above the bed, and then I just realized I didn't put a rug in this bedroom like I wanted to, so that's what I'm doing now. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what I had realized. And like I said about the master bedroom, I really like how it turned out. You'll see in the end pictures everything together, because I'm in love with this house. I love how this house turned out. I love the layout of this house. One of the reasons I personally don't like building is I can never figure out a right like floor layout, and that's why I like to do collabs with building, people who like to build but not really decorate, because I like to decorate but not really build. Not that I'm great at decorating or building, but I don't know. This bedroom, I really love how it turned out so much, more so than the other bedroom, the first bedroom that I did. I think it just fits a lot nicer together. I love the way everything has like its certain place, and I feel like it's a lot more organized. So my sort of thought process is the other bedroom was more of like a messier person / kids bedroom, and then this bedroom is definitely the more neater person who likes to study. That's what I kind of think of when I build. I think of personalities for the bedrooms, and then I just sort of put it all together into like a bedroom. Because a lot of times when I have my current households, or just households in general, I like to have like one of the rebel kids be sort of like a rebel, and one kid be like a bookworm. But I think that's what a lot of people do. And then I decide to change the layout of this bedroom, the picture, because I didn't want to have the same picture as I did in the bathroom. And my computer died. No, come back. Oh my gosh. Sorry. My computer the screen shut down because it thought I wasn't playing on it, and I thought it was dying, and I got terrified. But everything is okay, I promise. So, yeah. And this build is wrapping up soon. Man, I really like how this turned out. Like I've said so many times before. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to go check out ZenSimmer's video and say that I brought you over there, and subscribe to her channel. She has great videos. And yeah, so I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!